What is Union's new vaccine passport program and why COVID shield has not been included? With the new vaccine passport system coming into effect across European Union from July 1, the absence of COVID shield from the list of EMA approved vaccines can be of particular concerns for Indians who hope to travel to European countries soon. Covishield manufactured by Serum Institute of India is not among the vaccines which has been approved by the European Medicines Agency's EMA for the vaccine passport program that allows free movement of people in and out of Europe. The EU Digital COVID Certificate or the Green Pass, as it is popularly known, has been created to restore freedom of travel for the public and remove the barriers on entry placed due to the pandemic. With the new vaccine passport system coming into effect across EU from July 1, the absence of COVID shield from the list of EMA approved vaccines can be of particular concern for Indians who hope to travel to European countries soon. But what is EU's new vaccine passport system and why does Covishield not feature on the list of vaccines approved for the purpose? What is the Green Pass which will ease travel restrictions across EU? The European Union Digital COVID Certificate, which has been created to ensure that restrictions currently in place can be lifted in a coordinated manner, is a digital proof that a person has either been vaccinated against COVID 19 or received a negative test results or recovered from the viral infection. The document is valid all European countries. The certificate includes information such as name, date of birth, date of issuance, the name of the vaccine, or the details of the negative test result or recovery from COVID 19. National authorities are in charge of the program and the documents can be issued by test centers or health authorities or directly via an e-health portal. The certificate has a QR code which can be scanned and it is available in both digital and paper formats. The certificate contains a digital signature which is verified when the QR code is scanned. Each issuing body has its own digital signature key, all of which are stored in secure database in each country. The European Commission has designed a gateway through which all the signatures can be verified across the European Union. The Green Pass is expected to ease travel restrictions for people traveling to European countries. According to the official EU website, the certificate holder should in principle be exempted from free movement restrictions and member states should refrain from imposing additional travel restrictions on the holders of the European Union Digital COVID Certificate unless they are necessary and proportionate to safeguard public health. Will the Green Pass be absolutely compulsory for travel to EU? No. While the Green Pass is expected to make the experience of travel hassle-free for people by doing away with restriction, it is not absolutely compulsory. The European Union website states that the certificate will not be a precondition to free travel, a free movement, which is a fundamental right in the European Union. However, those who do not possess the certificate will be subject to the usual travel restrictions and quarantine rules which are in effect in every country. As in a case of point, Indian traveling to France now have to produce a negative RT-PCR report before boarding and need to be tested again after reaching France. Moreover, they need to self-isolate for 7 days after reaching the country and those who have not been vaccinated need to undergo mandatory 10-day quarantine supervised by security forces. Which are the vaccines that have been approved by EMA for the purpose? The EMA list only includes 4 vaccines now: Vaxzevria, Oxford AstraZeneca, Comirnaty, Pfizer BioNTech, Spikevax, Moderna, and Janssen, Johnson and Johnson. None of the 3 vaccines which have been approved for use in India till yet, Covishield, Covaxin, and Sputnik V feature on the list. Why has Covishield not been included in the list? Though Vaxzevria has been among the vaccines approved by EMA, Covishield, which is derived from AstraZeneca's shot, is not on the list. EMA said Serum Institute of India has not applied for Covishield approval, the BBC reported. Even if the vaccine is the same, different manufacturers of the same product need to submit separate applications for approval from EMA. This is because the EMA takes into consideration local manufacturing facilities. Serum Institute of India CEO Adar Poonawalla had said that the issue will be looked into and taken up at the highest level. He tweeted, "I realize that a lot of Indians who have taken Covishield are facing issues with travel to European Union. I assure everyone I have taken this up at the highest level and hope to resolve this matter soon, both with regulators and a diplomatic level with countries." Covaxin, which has not received WHO approval, has also not applied for the inclusion in the EMA list. What is India's stand on vaccine passport? Though European Union has made it clear that the Green Pass will not be a compulsory, the issue has been once again raked up at the largest debate on concerns around privacy and ethics. The vaccine passport has been largely touted to be a ticket back to normalcy, but it has given rise to larger concerns over intrusion, privacy, and a curb on the right to free movement. Thank you.